Join me as I take on the challenge of trying out some of the weirdest science experiments that are guaranteed to blow your mind. From creating slime that looks like it's from another planet to making homemade lava lamps, weird science experiments have a way of captivating our imagination and making us see the world in a whole new light. They're a great way to learn about the principles of science in a fun and interactive way, and they can be super entertaining to watch and try out for yourself. But let's be real. A lot of people think that science is dull or overly complex. They think it's all about dry equations and tedious experiments that only a genius can understand. And to be fair, some science experiments can be pretty boring. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. Today, we're going to explore some of the weirdest and most fascinating science experiments out there, and I promise you, they're going to blow your mind. We've all been taught that oil and water don't mix, but what if I told you that you can create a mixture of the two that looks like a miniature tornado? Or what if I showed you how to create an explosion of color using just a few simple household chemicals? These are the kinds of experiments that make you question everything you thought you knew about the world, and they're exactly what we're going to be exploring today. So, let's get started with our first experiment, which involves creating a homemade lava lamp using just vegetable oil water food coloring and Alka-Seltzer tablets. It's an experiment that's both mesmerizing to watch and easy to set up, and it's a great way to learn about the principles of density and buoyancy. And if you think that's cool, just wait until you see what happens when we mix Coca-Cola and Mentos. Our next experiment involves creating a giant smoke bomb using just a few simple chemicals and a plastic bottle. It's an experiment that's sure to impress your friends and family, and it's a great way to learn about the principles of combustion and chemical reactions. And if you think that's impressive, just wait until you see what happens when we create a miniature explosion using just a few household chemicals. But the weirdest and most mind-blowing experiment of all has got to be the one where we create a giant crystal using just a few simple household chemicals and a piece of string. It's an experiment that's both breathtakingly beautiful and weirdly mesmerizing, and it's a great way to learn about the principles of crystal formation and geology. So, which of these experiments blew your mind the most? I've got to say, I was pretty blown away by the giant crystal experiment. It's just amazing to think that you can create something so beautiful and intricate using just a few simple household chemicals. And the best part is, you can try out all of these experiments for yourself at home, with just a few simple materials. So, what did you think of these weird and wonderful science experiments? Let us know in the comments below if you've got a favorite experiment that you'd like to share. And don't forget to suggest some topics for future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.